On the 26th of August, 2026, I will be flying to Vegas to get clients, and I want to share my strategy with you in this video. And in a couple of weeks, I want to provide you with an update as to how this whole strategy went. My name's Gavin. I run an email and SMS marketing agency, and I make these videos really just to go ahead and document my own strategy, tips, and tricks. I might have a playbook for what I'm doing in the description of this video. I don't know yet. If you scroll down and you see a little playbook, click that link. This is exactly the strategy that I'm going to use, and you can copy it for yourself. I run an email and SMS marketing agency, and one of the things that I've seen in the email and SMS marketing space, and really the digital marketing space in general, is that people rely way too heavily on trying to automate the human element of business. They try and automate LinkedIn connections. They try and automate cold email. And what happens is everyone tries to go for scale and moves away from the in-person networking element that, as a result, has become so much more effective. Everyone wants to run cold email campaigns, but no one wants to catch up with prospects over a beer or get dinner with them. So what I'm doing while running all my cold email and all my automation stuff on the side, I'm also really trying to invest in the in-person human-to-human connection side of marketing and really networking. So on the 26th of August of this month, which is in 2 weeks at the time of recording this video, I'm gonna fly to Vegas for a trade show. Now, one of my clients is currently exhibiting at that trade show. They've gotten me a ticket. I'm gonna be exhibiting at their booth and helping them present their products because I know it, because we've done amazing work for them. But I'm also going to be trying to develop new business at that conference. Now, I'm not doing something like just walking around asking people if they need help with something. Instead, I'm doing something a little different. What I'm doing is I am researching 10 businesses that I know will be exhibiting at that trade show. What I'm then gonna do is I'm gonna subscribe to 10 of those businesses' newsletters. Then I'm gonna redesign their email templates and provide them with a full audit booklet that I'm going to print off and I'm gonna take to the trade show and physically give to them there. So I'm gonna print out a strategy that they can implement and give it to them there. And then if they're interested, I'm gonna hopefully get on a call with them and run them through how we can improve their email and SMS marketing. Perhaps call in the future, perhaps even something where we actually do a deal right there. Now, my total expenses for this event are gonna be just under $1,000. I have to pay for flights to go up to Vegas from Mexico. Got to pay for a night's accommodation, food, and everything like that. And I'm gonna fly to this conference. I'm gonna be there for 1 day. What I'm gonna aim to do, really, is just network and build a connection with somebody who hopefully turns into a client. Now, if I think about the LTV of my clients, they're roughly anywhere between 20 to 30 grand. So if I get one client from this, it pays for the whole trip. Now, the booklets I'm gonna be printing off, I'm gonna subscribe to the newsletter, find their current email, redesign the template for them, and then provide them with a bunch of recommendations as to how they can improve their flows and their automations. I'm gonna front load a bunch of value and show these prospects that we've already done the work, we already know we can help them, and we're clearly good at what we do because we've done our research. And I'm gonna give them these booklets to them. I'm gonna give them the booklets right there. And it's gonna be physical. And I think that's a really good point of difference, is that is something physical that they take with them after the trade show. It's not like an email that gets lost. It's not like a WhatsApp or a Slack message. It is a physical thing that they take with them that is going to consistently remind them of what we do. And the goal here is to ideally make them become a client. Now, why am I doing this? I think A, it's gonna work, obviously. And B, I think it's going to work because two reasons. One, I'm exhibiting with a client, so I'll be at a client's booth, which is already proof in itself that we're working with somebody. And two, I think it allows me to build a much bigger impression than simply sending a message, right? It's a human-to-human connection that I think so many people seem to overlook. The impacts that actually talking to somebody in person has compared to sending an email or a Zoom meeting is drastically more profound than the alternative. I probably have about 20 to 30 meetings every single week, and I can't remember any of them because I have so many of them. But if I catch up with one person for a coffee, I remember that meeting. It sticks with me because it's so much more impactful relative to the alternative. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna get all prepared. This should be coming out in about a week, this video. So what I want you to do is if you wanna follow along and see the results of this outreach strategy, I highly recommend you subscribe because I'm gonna go to the trade show, I'm gonna record myself there, I'm actually gonna physically drop things off, see how it works, and if it works, I'll let you know and keep you posted. So this is just a cool, fun update, and I wanted to make this video really to A, remind myself of the importance of this, but B, also encourage other people to do more of this. How many people, if you're an agency owner, have you actually reached out to and said, hey, can I get you dinner? I'd love to talk about your email marketing. I bet you've never done that. I bet you never have. And that's the reality. Everybody I meet has never done these things because we've been so indoctrinated with the idea that networking is all done virtually nowadays. And it's not. That's not the way that business used to be done. And I don't think it's the way that business is effectively done. Now, yes, me flying up to Vegas takes a bunch more time, costs a lot more money. But like I said, if I get one client from a $1,000 investment for travel and I lose a day of work, it's worth it. So let's see what happens. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on or whatever, validate my existence, and stay in touch. All right, we'll see you in the next video.